No, fuck you, Eric!
I'm gonna take your pants off nice and slowly. I'm gonna touch your thighs real gentle.
Yo, Jamal, it's for you, bro.
Down nice and slow, down to your ankle. Give you a massage.
The Terminator.
Negatory.
Kill Sarah Connor.
So I give this movie a B. I think it deserves a B.
I give this movie a B as well.
We're agreeing on the same grade for every single fucking movie.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't do that on purpose. Do you do that on purpose?
No.
Yeah, it's just, you know.
The nightclub scene is really filmed well. When he looks over the crowd and doesn't see Sarah, the slow-mo in that works so well. I really liked it. I don't really like slow-mo, but for that scene it really worked.
Yeah, because they gave it that tension. So props on that, James Cameron.
Yeah. And the attention to detail is really good. Like when he jumped through the fire, his eyebrows singed off. And they were gone for the rest of the movie. It's like, when I watched this as a kid, I always thought, what the fuck was wrong with him? They must have a really fucking bad makeup artist.
I also like what they did with Kyle Reese. Like when we first see him, his body's all scarred on the back. And everywhere we see him in the shot, he's always got like scars on his face, scars on his arms. Like it never lets up. It's really good detail on their part.
As Sarah's going through this new world that she's discovering, she's just totally fucking out of it.
Yeah,
Like she's on drugs or something.
I don't know what's going on.
During the car chase, she's just like,
Because she doesn't know what the fuck to think.
Reese is like,
He's all
Jesus.
which makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah, I would be like that.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, what's going on? You know, I'd be like, I really like how Kyle Reese looks when we first see him, when he's like tracking down Sarah Connor. He looks like a fucking creepo. Part of Sarah Connor's world, he would be a serial killer because he's got that creepy ass trench coat, you know, that dead set look, that ugly kind of looking face. And I thought that was like a really nice touch because I was like, damn, that guy is creepy.
So the criminal psychologist, he yawns while he's interrogating them. It's only supposed to happen over 2 days. That adds atmosphere to the movie. Each of those characters that are watching the tape while Reese is being interrogated, they all have inner dialogue, which signals a really good movie. You can tell what each of those characters are thinking. And then when Sarah's under the desk and she's, you know, waiting to be rescued by Reese or whoever because the Terminator's coming, Reese calls out to her and she calls out too. And that gave her away her position. But she knew the Terminator could do that, but she did it anyways.
Did she know that the Terminator could do that?
Yeah. It shows her vulnerability and it develops her character within an action scene. In a subtle way. It's the perfect way to develop an action scene. We also see how the Terminator becomes progressively more damaged as the film goes. When they're running out of the building, his perspective, we see that for the first time, it flashes because it indicates damage.
Yes, we see the Terminator get wearing down. The special effects here are done very well to show us how damaged a Terminator is getting throughout the film. You know, first it was the eyebrows, then it was the eye and the arm, and slowly he starts to become more damaged. And it really shows like how endurable the Terminator is. And by the end of the film, you know, he has no legs because he's been completely destroyed, but he's still going on.
It's a war of attrition.
Who survives at the end? Both the Terminator and Kyle Reese, they're dead, but Sarah Connor survived. So in the next film, you know, she's like this total hard-ass badass. That's part of the reason why. She just survived a bunch of crazy shit and it hardens her out.
Well, now you're already talking about the sequel.
Another thing that I really like is the ending where she's got the picture. In the middle of the film, Kyle Reese talks. He's like, I always looked at that picture and wondered what you were thinking about. And then at the end of the film, we find out that she's thinking about him at that exact moment that picture gets taken. So I thought that was a really cool touch.
Paradox.
I really liked the musical score for this film. I thought the techno, you know, electronic really matched the style of this film, and I really enjoyed that.
So there's a few things that really fucking suck about this movie. The rest of it's alright. She tries to call 911 at the nightclub, and she can't call 911.
Some shit town, California, don't go there because their 911 service sucks ass. Don't call 911 there because they'll just like put you on hold. What the fuck? Kind of, you know how you see like the only two cops for the most part of the film? They're the only ones working there. All those other guys that the Terminator kills in the police station, those are all stripper cops. They're just there for rent to make it look good.
Some of the scenes are just ridiculously unnecessary. Like when they cut from the reporter back to Sarah and back again. We already know what the reporter's going to say. We don't need to see the reporter. What the fuck were they thinking? It's like they almost shot 2 different movies when they were doing this. They said, all right, we're not going to pay any attention to when Sarah's walking into the nightclub. That's just dead space. But then when we get there, all of our attention is on that. there's an inequality in the quality of the work. The really great thing about that photo is that she bargains with the kid to lower the price. Like, she wasn't gonna buy the photo because it was $5 instead of $4. How to make this movie better? She doesn't buy the photo. Like this video if you think this is the best Terminator movie. Dislike this video if you think the Terminator is gonna be back for another sequel.
Why does everybody hate this video?